President Joe Biden is leaving for Europe today for a week-long trip focused on the future of NATO. The Eye Opener's Jackie DeFusco has a preview of that meeting. She is live in our Washington bureau this morning. Jackie.
Hey, Sarah. At the top of the list for President Joe Biden's 5-day trip is really rallying international support for Ukraine during this ongoing war with Russia. Now, President Biden's first stop later today is going to be in London. But as you mentioned, the centerpiece of this trip is going to be this NATO summit later this week in Lithuania. Biden is also making a pit stop in Finland to honor the newest member of the military alliance. It comes as Sweden is also breaking its neutrality streak. They're trying to join NATO as well, but they've been facing some pushback from at least 2 member countries, and so we'll see how that develops throughout the week. Now, all the new interest in joining the alliance is a response to Russia's invasion. Analysts say the sustainability of military aid for Ukraine and the alliance's strategy for resolving the conflict are all on the agenda.
So the ramifications of what we do and don't do, whether we have the staying power here to support Ukraine, I think will have global implications for years to come. I think the Biden administration knows that, says that, is trying to convey that to Americans. This is not charity that we're giving to Ukraine, in my view. This is a wise investment.
Now, Ukraine, of course, is also seeking NATO membership, and a path forward for their eligibility is likely to be a hot topic this week as well. But President Biden himself has recently said he thinks it's premature to call for a vote here because, after all, Ukraine is actively involved in a war. Sarah?
There has been some controversy recently about the Biden administration's decision to send cluster bombs to Ukraine. Is that issue going to come up?
Yeah, it could very well be a point of contention as, after all, more than 2/3 of NATO members have signed on to an agreement that outright bans the use of these cluster bombs because of their track record for causing civilian casualties. However, President Biden has defended their decision to send these weapons to Ukraine so far, and they've really said it's a key tool that Ukraine can use to push back against Russian troops that try to regain lost territory during their ongoing counteroffensive. Back to you, Sarah.
Jackie DeFusco in our Washington bureau, thank you so much this morning.